So you find yourself with a clogged up toilet. First couple things you want to do is just identify, is it just the toilet that's affected, or is it coming up in the bathtub? If you flush the toilet on the other end of the house, is it making noise in this toilet, or is it just this one toilet? Starting with, if it's just this one toilet, they can get clogged up in the bowl. Most of us have experienced this, but what are good things to do? One thing I like to do is let that rim fill up. You got to be careful and make sure you don't let it overflow. But if you fill that up a little higher, sometimes the weight of the water alone will help push some stuff out. Next would be a plunger. A lot of people use a plunger and they'll just push, but the thing is also designed to kind of pull. So you want to kind of push it down and then try to get a little suction on it and pull that clog. And sometimes that pulling motion loosens everything up. If a plunger doesn't do the job, there are some cabling devices made specifically for toilet bowls. A lot of times that's the next step, is to send one of those. We call it a closet auger, and we'll send that down the toilet. In extreme cases, if that doesn't get it, sometimes that toilet does have to be pulled off the floor and checked. Sometimes objects can be stuck in them. Sometimes it can actually be in the piping past the toilet as well. So pulling the toilet is going to be the next step. In the case that you find that it's not just that toilet, and it is like coming up in your bathtub or coming up in other areas, or maybe coming up in something downstairs below it, it's most likely a mainline clog. And at that point, you know, we're going to have to find a way into that main line, whether we need to pull a toilet to send a large machine down it, or find a clean out somewhere downstairs. Whatever the case may be,